Greetings, everyone. Welcome to episode 12 of the EdTech at Episd podcast. In today's episode, we will be talking about the new Episd University. This podcast is brought to you by Episd and the Instructional Technology Specialist, a division of the Active Learning Department. So we have this old program that has been renamed. It started off as Performance Matters. Then we called it the Professional Development Management System, the PDMS, and now we're calling it the El Paso Independent School District University, or Episd University. So one of the issues that we've had since the very beginning, at least teachers have told me, is that it's hard to find a course. No matter what keyword you type when you click on the Courses tab, you have a hard time finding the course. And if you remember the old system, it used to have a nice calendar feature, and you could actually look up training based on the calendar. So I had this issue, and I was looking for a training, and I couldn't find it. I knew when it was, but I couldn't find it. So I tried to look in the calendar, and I didn't see anything in the calendar, but there's been some adjustments since we've changed over to the Episd University that you have to change, some settings you have to change in order to view the training. Well, I did it, and I realized that training was not on the Episd University calendar. It was actually somewhere else. It was through TCA, so it wasn't going to show up here. So it really didn't matter for me, but I wanted to make sure that you know how to view all the courses available on the Episd University calendar. So I'm going to go ahead and click back on the Home tab. And there is a special note right here on the Home tab, right around here in the middle. To view all courses on the calendar, please click on the calendar, and it should say icon, then full calendar, then click on the course catalog link. Then you're going to add the location choosing Episd, then you save it. So it's a little complicated, so I'm going to walk you through the step so that you can see what they're talking about. So up here on the top right, you see a calendar icon. So when you click on that calendar icon, you will get a preview of today's events. And so there are no upcoming events today, but then you also have the full calendar. So that's what we got to click on next. Once you click on the full calendar, it takes a little while, but then you're going to see the full calendar. And so for me, this was empty before, and so I've already populated this. Let me show you how you do this. So up here, there is a course catalog filter. So I'm going to click on the course catalog, and it's going to open up a calendar event options. So right here in location, I already have a location set, which is El Paso Independent School District, and that's what you have to do. So it's pretty easy. Let me show you how to do that. You're going to go ahead and click on the first window, and you're going to select USA. Then you're going to select Texas. You select El Paso. You select El Paso again. And then you select El Paso Independent School District. And you could, if you wanted to, select your department, your campus, but let's just leave it at El Paso Independent School District. You go ahead and add, which I already have, so you click add, and it will show up here in current selected locations, and then you click save, and your calendar will show up. So now, how do I get back to my calendar? I click return calendar, return to calendar, and I make sure I check this box, course catalog, and it will populate all the courses that are available that have been set up on the Episd University management system, so course management system. So these are all the classes for September that are currently available. You can view them in monthly calendar view, or you can switch to right here to list view. It takes a little while to populate. So there it is. It will give you the list view. Okay, if you needed to register for something, like if I were looking for a course, let's say I needed to register for the SAC-wide Active Learning Coaching Conversations, and I would go ahead and click on it, and if it would allow me to register, so there's the information. It's going to be held at SAC-wide. Okay, then I go ahead and click on sections. It shows me how many sections of this course are available, and they're October 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, November, so on and so forth. If I could register, there would be a register button here at the end, and all it says is please come during your prep time and bring your charged laptop. So that is it. I can also click additional information and see what else there is for me to know about this session. If I needed to get back to the calendar, I'd have to go back and click on the calendar up here again, then click on full view, full calendar, and it takes me back to my calendar, to the district calendar events. That's all the district calendar events. So if you know there was a course coming up in October that you needed to register for, then you can click that arrow, takes you to October, and there are quite a few things up in October that you might need to register for. So that is how you view the calendar events in the El Paso Independent School District University. So pretty much the courses you can sign up for at EPISD University. If you don't remember the web address is episd.truenorthlogic.com. That is a web address. You sign in with your username and password, and you are good to go. We have now come to the end of this episode. Don't forget to subscribe to our podcast on YouTube, and pretty soon we'll be able to subscribe on iTunes by searching the EdTech at EPISD podcast. See you next time on the EdTech at EPISD podcast.